Cage matches remain relatively unchanged, a term that I'm sure I've used already, but it has to be said. I actually witnessed 𝓷𝓷𝓲𝓽𝓭 win one of these matches almost immediately, which seems a bit buggy. Hell in a Cell matches were one of the most requested and most detested to be included in this SmackDown title. Though it's made its debut here, it's a mere shell of what it should be. It's a cage match, complete with walls, though they can be broken through, and a roof which can be climbed the top of. So what makes the Hell in a Cell special? Not much. After knocking down the walls, they can be picked up and used as weapons outside of throwing somebody off the top of the cell. There isn't much else about it. It was definitely something that the WWF and Yuke's hyped up, though it's just an unclimbable form of cage match. I guess nobody ever really climbed the Hell in a Cell from inside either, so that kind of makes sense, but yeah, it's weird. You can break through the roof itself, but there isn't much more on offer here for this kind of match type. A shame. Our Crit match is back in SmackDown 2 this time around, including the same mechanics as before. You grab the microphone, talk some inaudible trash, and then attempt to force the microphone into your opponent's mouth to see if they give up. That's it, that's the match. You put on the damage and use the microphone instead of pinning. The ladder match includes a single ladder and only comes in the single match variation. Once you hit the top of the ladder, you can immediately dive straight off it, performing any kind of move when you come down top of your opponent. The ladder itself, much like tables and caskets, oh my, can be swung and used as a weapon, but actually does serve a purpose. At the top of the ladder, you can reach for the title and immediately win. The only catch in this match is to find a way to keep your opponent down for as long as it takes to actually reach it. Once two wrestlers are atop a ladder, they'll begin to swing at each other till one falls. That tends to be the end of a match. Now the catch is, once again, it's incredibly easy to knock down a ladder once somebody is atop it. What that essentially means is that if somebody is there, a second away from winning, you can knock the ladder straight over with a single punch. It's impossible to use moves onto the ladder itself, which is a shame, though it is possible to Irish whip somebody straight into it. Now the main thing about this mode is that the title hanging above is moving from side to side, hanging from the ceiling, meaning that there is some kind of chance to whether or not you'll actually win the match immediately. It's fun enough, worth a single match, then you'll pretty much get the gist of it and what's on offer. The special referee match is back, and this time around includes the option for two referees at once, meaning they'll be busy fighting each other instead of focusing on you and your count you were going after. This can lead to some hilarious things happening. As soon as a count starts to get counted, the opponent's referee will rush over and strike the other referee. The referee will then look to get immediate revenge and the fight will continue. This leads to one referee simply fast counting so the match ends quicker. The main highlight is also that every wrestler in the game has an alt attire where they are wearing the referee t-shirt. But that's it for special matches in SmackDown 2. An incredible bunch of inclusions this time around, though that doesn't mean we're done. The Anywhere full match and the hardcore matches have now been improved and include special referees and fatal 4-way types, and 3-ways, meaning that you can now wrestle multiple people at once, wherever they want at once. Cool, an obvious game move that was a singles match only variant